Hey, great Friday morning. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Why don't you be? Why won't you be? Oh, can't you be? Look at how huge this guy has gotten. Look at this guy. Y'all remember when he was just a tiny little kitten? I did not abuse that cat. I did not throw him down. He threw himself down on the floor. Just wanted to make that clear before I got any more hate messages saying, Erasmo, did you really kick your cat? I did not kick my cat. Sort of. But he was fighting with mommies, so I had to separate him. I didn't kick him, I just like shushed him away. It just appeared like I did, but really I didn't. Look, people can accuse Erasmo Castro of a lot of things here in the city of Brownsville. One thing that you're not going to accuse Erasmo Castro of and be on the right side of it all is that Erasmo mistreats animals. I do not do that. There is no greater pet rescuer in the city of Brownsville than Erasmo Castro. But you better believe, if a dog bites Erasmo Castro, like mama's dog, you better believe that I'm going to kick the crap out of it. It's just self-perseverance. Buenos días, hermosa. Buenos días, buenos días. Uh, Let me say que for someone that does not spend a lot of time on social media, I'm pretty good at social media. And there's a couple of things that I've learned in regards to social media, and that is the way things flow. And I made mention to people that on how sometimes you'll get on your news feed like a little listing of those individuals that you may know. And my supposition on the whole matter is that, or my theory is that those people are the people that are constantly looking over and checking out your page. That's my theory on it. Why is Sam sending me a message? Oh crap! Did I not send you a message? Crap! Sorry, Sam. It's funny because I usually send the link to Sam and to Maggie because I got him on this like a little thingamajig. I got him on a little chat thing, and for some reason, Maggie sent me a message this morning or something. I don't remember. And and when I sent the link, I sent it to Maggie instead of sending it to the Maggie and Sam thingamajig. But anyway, so the algorithms in regards to uh, Facebook is that it gives you the individuals that are constantly looking over your page. I'm convinced of that. It's like the other day, I bought a scooter from a friend, Melida, and I thought, oh, awesome, because one of Avram's kids was wanting a scooter, and it's his birthday today. Yeah, so I am planning to go up there and deliver the scooter this weekend, and maybe spend a little bit of time going to go check out the game. Hey Sam,
Hey, what's up, man?
why are you doing the Cookie Monster?
Because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere and it's not the same.
The volume is great. The sound is great. If
See,
I had a picture, it'd be a little bit on the better side.
look, you don't see
Yeah,
much.
that looks cool. Not you, but I mean
Yeah,
the setting. That is beautiful. So how is it working and being able to come on lives?
good.
¡Que van a correr!
And cease and desist.
No, that's only for Maggie when she used to come out on the show. One of the streets that the Congresswoman Flores is taking credit for something else voted she voted against. Is that true? Yeah. Well, it's kind of a funny deal because it's a word play, and I didn't appreciate it, Peter. And I don't know if you were not on that show, but I called it out. Look, guys, you cannot go out there and make it appear like you're doing something for the community when really you didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah,
And
it made it seem appear like it, but she was kind of trying to like, well, I'm just kind of relaying the message type of deal. But it's like iffy.
it's iffy because it made it sound like, oh, she's getting us $5 million. And look, and I'm going to say it's thank you, Melida. Yeah, I am going to take that scooter to Iker. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that kid's name is. Iker. Why do they, it sounds like one of those German Nazi names. Iker. I have no idea what the hell was going through these people's minds when they named that kid. And he's one of the kids that is el menos apreciativo. He's like meh, meh. And I'm going like,
I'm like, sometimes they put the name backwards, but no, I don't think so.
Ricky.
Like,
No, no. It sounds like
I don't know.
like a German Nazi. Eicher, Itchingbagen or something. I don't know. But
It could sound German. I don't know so much about the whole Nazi part.
well, it could be. I mean, it just sounds like real weird. When
Yeah.
Iker. I guess in English,
I guess they were trying to be different or something.
but everybody, all the other
Hey, but going back to the Myra thing, I do notice that she does comment back on Frankie's page, but not on yours. I've
she doesn't,
noticed that.
she doesn't like me, and more power to her, and that's fine. Again, more power to her. Again, my concern is I don't care, and a lot of times, a lot of people, think that you have to get along with these politicos in order to have influence. I don't buy that, and I'll give you an example. I got a guy that sent me a message this morning and said, early in the morning, I don't know, these people are up at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning sending messages. I'm not going to respond, people. I'm asleep. I had a couple of a hot toddies last night, and I crash. And I'm not crash car, but I fall asleep. So I was out. But it sends me a message says, "Well, Erasmo, if you get on the board, because he was mentioning if I would be willing to work with, and this is what's trippy, would you be willing to work with Minerva and Drew Brown?" And I said, Drew Brown's a piece of crap, just simple like that. Prissy Roca Tipton is again not doesn't convince me. So what happens is they said, and he says, "Well, how do you expect to work on him if you get elected to the board?" I said, "I'm not running for BISD." But the mentality, Sam, is
Yeah,
play nice to the politicos so you can get stuff done. I don't
yeah,
buy into that crap.
yeah, and that's exactly what Beto said when he did the whole effort thing to the
Yeah,
guy. He was like, "Oh, Republicans and Democrats should like get together, and gun owners and non-gun owners get together and figure out something." I'm like, that's what they've been trying to do for the longest time,
yeah.
but you're never gonna agree.
But and part of it, Sam, and let me tell you, part of it, especially with Democrats and Republicans, part of it is that both groups receive money from the gun industry. I mean, it's not a Republican thing. The only thing is that the Democrats will go out there and try to like, oh well, we're trying, but at the end of the day, they receive money from the gun industry as well. So
Yeah,
it's not a one-sided thing. I mean, the gun industry has been smart in regards to the distribution of funds. Both Democrats and Republicans could get money from them. It doesn't matter. But again, going back into the thing, I don't believe in playing nice with politics. I don't care. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people were tripping out, going, "Well, didn't you have this great relationship with Trex Mendex?" I can say, like, I did. I consider Trex Mendex a friend. I love Trex Mendex until the day that he tried to pocket the money that belonged to the people of the city of Brownsville. Come
yeah,
on,
that was like a long time ago when you guys were friends.
you're not my friend. if you try to steal from the poorest community in the country, and he should be no one's friend. And that's why I got pissed off with that Republican chair. I'm not going to mention the name. That went out there like, "Oh, Trey's a great guy." I'm sort of like, "What? He's not a great guy. The guy's a rata, and he's part of the corrupt political machine." I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. If you steal money from our community, you're part of the problem. It's not a one-sided issue. It's a community issue.
So what's Peter upset about?
No, I'm upset.
Well, I mean, he seems like he's asking the question of like if she voted for something that is like. I mean, if she voted against it, it happens all the time, quite frankly, and now I guess some people are paying attention. People will vote against something or like that. I voted for it before I was against it or whatever the hell that line was. That from John Kerry. I know some people are upset. Well, why is she taking credit for something that she wasn't even there for like the last 2 years while it was being set up? Well, the thing is that it doesn't matter whether or not it took 2 years to happen. It happened when she was Congresswoman, and usually when a grant, and you were in the BISD, whenever, huh?
One of the things that we did at BISD, and I'll make mention of this because I was present at some of the openings of some of the buildings that were established. The buildings, the credit that was given to the individuals were the individuals that actually voted on and passed the measure, not the individuals that were sitting board members at the time. And I'll give you an example. It was like when I was a board member, we had the inauguration of the Porter performing arts little thing for the band and the choir and stuff, and great. And I was all for it. When I lived with you on the plaque, you saw the board members that had been there previously, the ones that had actually voted on the measure. That's the way it should be. Because a la verdad, we had nothing to do with it. We were just sitting board members at the time that it was open.
That's not how it happens at the city. I mean, I've seen plaques when when it's unveiled or whatever, they're the ones who get the plaque because it happened when they were there.
That's wrong. It shouldn't.
Why? Why is it wrong if they were there when it happened? Oh, okay. So all the taxes that were happening, it was passed, and you approved
because
the budget.
They didn't do anything towards it.
Exactly. Yeah, they did. Oh, okay. So the only person gets credit for is the person that breaks ground, really? So that's the rule.
The group that worked on it.
The individuals that went out there, hustled the incentives, got out.
Yeah.
There.
So the people that are there get no credit whatsoever. Really?
Absolutely.
If they're new, no.
Of course not.
They could
Why wouldn't they? I mean, shouldn't both of them get credit because it happened? But how do you judge? Okay, let's say Filemon Villa was the one who actually got this stuff. Let's use it for this example. How exactly do you know for a fact that he actually did anything to get it? Honestly, like what did he do? Like, so now does he have to provide paperwork and letters and everything he did to be able to get that $5 million or whatever? Every little thing that he has to do, really?
Well, actually, the city of Harlingen was the one that busted their butts in order to get the
because you need your congressman or woman to be able to do anything. You understand that, right? You get that right.
With that said, it was the city of Harlingen that busted their behinds, to lobby the congressman and to send information regarding.
So now they're lobbying. So what, they pay the lobbyists to be able to do that because they're not the ones who are busting their behinds. It's the lobbyists who's doing it for them. So let's give plaques to lobbyists. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. What I said was someone had to go out there and get individuals to go lobby. Or it could have been the grants department. It could have been anyone. We don't know. We don't know who it was out there in the city of Harlingen. Most people deserve the most credit in regards to they busted their butt, went out there, they did the legwork, and they rightfully so. They were the ones that either lobbied, and lobby is just a word, doesn't mean there was an actual lobbyist. Lobby Filemon Vela to make sure to include something in there, which is something that the city of Brownsville should have done as well. But again,
it's like, for example,
but traditionally,
the rec center for UTB, the Camarillos and all that group did all the footwork.
Yeah,
it didn't get built until much later.
When we were there, at student government, it's like
it would kind of be like a dick move to Erasmo get all the credit. When in fact, the Camarillos.
It's not. Well, first off, it's not a dick move. It's just traditional. It's a tradition. It is what is done. The person that's in office is the one who has to announce it. That's the way it's done. It's not wrong. It's been done for years. I mean, hundreds. I always be hundreds of years doing it this way.
Shouldn't get the credit for it.
It's not going to be as
Nobody's saying that they're getting. Nobody's saying that they're getting taken the credit though. They're the ones who gets to announce that that's the way it's done. The congressman or woman, whoever is in office, is the one who gets it. It was done during Sono Ortiz's time. It was done when Filimon Vela was in charge. Like fair and told, that's the way it's done.
take credit for something that you had nothing to do with, and you can't make it appear like you actually did something. You did nothing.
It doesn't matter whether you did anything or a little bit. The fact that it happened under your watch is the one that you get. You're the one who gets to announce it. That is the way it's done. And if you don't like it, tough.
Yeah, I think it's a misunderstanding between the three or the two of you. Like, yeah, she did get to announce it, but
Yeah, and that's all I'm
kind
saying.
of like a kind of like trying to take. She wasn't trying to take credit because it wasn't full out there, but that's what people understood from the message.
But they have to. But they have to be able to be the ones to announce it. It can't come from the grants department. It's like what you do to kiss their ass in order to say thank you so much for helping us or whatever. But it's always going to be the congressman or woman. It's just like with state senate. If Tender Lucio did something, he voted for something or whatever, he's the one who gets to unveil the plaque. He gets to notoriety. That's the way it's done. And I know you don't like it, but that's just the way it is.
And it doesn't happen to BISD, and it doesn't happen at TSC either. And for a fact, because even when we were fighting for the rec center in order to protect it from having all these tournaments out there and the closures for the student, we went back and said, when Michael Carrillo, when Edward Camarillo went out there and they busted their butts to get this done, it wasn't an Erasmo Castro. It didn't matter if Erasmo Castro was the president of student government out there. It didn't matter. And it would be a cheap, and again, when I use Sam's word, it's a dick move for me to go out there and say, like, well, guys, you're welcome. And so here it is. And it's not the case. And again, look.
Hey, give me a second. I'm getting a call from a doctor's office. Give me a second.
If you would have gotten credit for the rec center, you would have won the second election.
It would be a dick move. It would be horrible. And again, look, if you're going to be out there on social media announcing what's going on, hey guys, the city of Harlingen is going to get this money. That's great. Just don't make it appear like you had something to do with it. That's my only thing. Don't make it seem like, hey, I had something to do with it. And again, to Vicente Gonzalez people, guys, stop responding to this madness. I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, because again, I hear from the
Gonzalez. Well, it's a whole deal with, like, so she posted that he was harassing her or calling her stuff.
Because Gonzalez seems to think that he has to respond to everything out there. Stop responding to madness. Stop, because it just makes you look petty. It makes you look like if you're really, really concerned. Because according to the Gonzalez people, they're not concerned. I mean, he's in. He's going to be the next congressman. And again, that might be the hype that you're trying to get your people motivated into doing. That's great if that's what you want to do. Y'all need to stop fighting online. Stop doing back and forth. Have an actual forum and debate. We'll host a forum and debate.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm bragging. Are you complaining because people are having online fights between two politicos? Really? Did I miss that?
No, it's not what you missed.
Okay, because I want to make sure that you're not upset because Myra and Vicente are having a debate or argument or whatever on Twitter.
I didn't know they were having a debate on Twitter.
I just want to make sure that we're not, because we're talking about Myra. I didn't know we were talking about, so I missed it.
Here and paying attention, you would have understood exactly.
I'm sorry, I was getting a call from a doctor's office. I'm sorry.
And yeah, but then you come in and say, "Oh, so this is what you're saying." It's not exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they've got to stop being petty in regards to going at each other, like nitpicking. Give us a forum. Give us something that's a little bit more on the substantial side. Hey, you're both candidates out there. You're both running for the office. Give us a damn forum now and debate it publicly, where anyone and everyone can go out there and hear exactly what you got going.
You really think anybody pays attention to debates, though?
I do.
You do, but most independent-minded voters or low information don't care. They're gonna watch it. It's for us wonky people.
Good morning, Carmen, hermosa, Adrian. I hadn't seen you in a while. I hope you. I don't know why is specifically Tipton and Drew Brown paying Jerry McHale to throw cover for all the money that they helped Sylvia to steal from the school district, because all desperate, pathetic candidates pay Jerry McHale. the porn blogger.
You don't, and I don't.
I don't. Yeah, Joey Lopez does. Eddie Trevino does.
Oh, but you don't see it on the campaign finance reports, though. I wonder why.
Get Mon and Mo. I'm glad that you were able to leave one of your important business meetings to join us this morning. Quiet. Roman is here.
See? Check,
The
check,
key
check.
to Brownsville is that the way Brownsville is, they focus on Flores, but yet don't focus on the people who have run Brownsville for the past several years. Brownsville people need to stop being sheep. I completely agree.
You know what? You remember that? You saw that shirt when you were SGA president or something, that sheep shirt? Right? You're the one who created the shirt, right? Don't be sheep. It was you.
Way to take credit for that.
No, but it was you. Wasn't it you?
Stop being sheep.
It was you.
It was my first time attending the Jubilee meet.
No, wait. I need to know. Was it you who did it? Because I remember being in school, and they're like some dude wearing "Don't be sheep" and making a big deal about it, and I always thought it was you.
I can't remember. Those were
Sam. Do you remember? Was it him or was it somebody else? Because in my mind, I always thought it was you. Because it was cool. It was like, don't be sheep. It was about the student. I think it was about the student fees going up or the rec center going up. Don't be sheep. Like, don't follow it. Okay, whatever.
It was my first time attending Jubilee meet the teacher yesterday. I have to
Sorry, just give me a minute.
That's fine.
The charter schools are bound to meet your expectations, unlike BISD. I'm a little bit upset on the Jubilee. Jubilee, I thought we were pretty cool. I expected to get the invite for the groundbreaking ceremony or something, but that's okay. I'm going to stick with Harmony. The reason Brownsville is the way it is because we are used to the life Brownsville politicians given them. So for the past several years, they're used to government handouts. So when Flores came in, oh my God, she's a racist, wants money just because she wants to improve the impression of RGV when she herself is from Tamaulipas. RGV needs to stop being told what to do. CACA is up and running Citizens Against Corrupt Authorities, a group dedicated to going after dirty officials in Brownsville. Monday stats the beginning at the end of the dynasty for many.
Oh, wow.
I believe the way the announcement was made implies she was instrumental in getting the word. The mayor of Harlingen did not imply she was somehow responsible for bringing the money in. 100%. And that's exactly my point. The way that it was structured was not the best way to announce it. Again, hey, great things are happening. There's money coming into Harlingen. To all the people in Harlingen, congratulations on all the hard work. And again, can't remember the mayor of Harlingen's name. I think Royal knows it. She's a female, and she didn't take credit. She just stated that this money was coming down. That would have been the best move.
Isn't her name Norma?
Norma, is it? ¿Tú?
Yes, Norma. Sepúlveda.
Something, I can't remember. Vicente no está con la gente. Vladimir. Vamos a Cuba. At the end of the day, all candidates should focus on kitchen table politics. What are we going to do better? People's lives, lower tax. That's my other point. Stop going into these little crazy that make you sound crazy. Oh, Vicente's obsessed with me, and I'm a happily married woman. Stop doing that. And part of it is I think these people don't know how social media works.
Hopefully, it doesn't turn into a Vanessa Tijerina type of show.
Yeah, both of you seem to think that she doesn't know anything about social media. Like, what you don't think she knows about social media? How she does? She has a really huge following on Twitter. She's able to raise a ton of money over what she posts. That's some of the things that you all don't miss. I mean, even you, Erasmo, you posting for the attention so people can focus on you, and there's nothing wrong with that. And now you're complaining because somebody else is doing the same thing you're used to doing.
You may think that I go out there posting for attention. I don't. I go posting because I get Facebook money. That's a different thing.
You see, you get Facebook money.
Well, yeah, but
It's money. It's attention. You get money.
But I'm honest about it. Again,
I know. See, I'm
transparent, and I let people know everything exactly the way it is. Again, she may have 2 million people following her on Twitter. Congratulations. I don't care.
Hey, quick question though. Where are her followers from though?
75,000.
She's a congresswoman that gets to vote on national issues. I have no clue whether, but she had. I mean, I literally saw from maybe one day to the next, she grew by like 5,000 followers because she gets attention for herself, and that's a good thing because when you're running for office and you need you're running against a millionaire like Vicente Gonzalez is. I believe he's a millionaire. You need to be able to raise money, and that's a good way of raising money. Bring attention to yourself.
Figuerina probably is like only like 5,000 less followers than her, but and unfortunately, probably for the same reason. Sam,
I can't hear you, Erasmo. I can't hear you at all.
you're lucky.
No, I wish I could hear you. All I hear is from Sam.
You're like, that's a plus.
It's not.
You're one of the lucky ones. What's that?
No, I want to hear Erasmo.
Sam, ¿qué estabas diciendo?
Yeah, that was a good thing that you can't hear him, or that he can't hear you.
No, I can't hear. I honestly, Erasmo, I don't think your microphone is working. I think you're using accidentally again your not your microphone.
Sam, can you hear me, Sam?
I can hear you clearly.
Perfect.
No, but you're far away. Seriously, go to the microphone. I want to tap it. See if it actually hears something.
Get close to the microphone and open your mouth.
It's seriously, your microphone is not attached. Remember, you do that.
Okay.
It's not your.
Sam can hear me and everybody else can hear me. Let me say again, I agree with Carlos Cascos. We want something substantial. We want something that gives us something. And again, look, give us a damn forum. Come on one of these shows. Go on Manny Behind the Mic if you want. I mean,
Why'd you do that?
Any good questions out there, but go ahead. Just go out there and argue about what is really hurting.
You're like anybody.
So being on Fox News and is not something. She's on Fox News on a regular basis.
But a little bit more personal level.
Yes.
Oh, why? She's getting national attention for our area, making money, and you're like, why? You're complaining about it? Why are you complaining about it?
Roman, you're doing that. Oh no, everything's wonderful about Maida. She's coming out.
Oh, I'm not saying anything is wonderful. I'm just trying to understand. So you want her to come on a podcast that nobody watches, like that show that you just mentioned that nobody watches, but she's on Fox News, which is watched by millions of people, and you're upset about it. Like, it makes no sense. Why would she lower herself to be on a show that gets like, I don't know, like 5 viewers a night?
Said you're just trying to be an ass about it. That's not what I said. What I said is come out here locally to something that community members could have a probability of streaming, but fight each other. Look,
where actual community people can actually
just because
make
she's
their point, not
flavor
just
of the month,
people that don't live there.
Squid with our community. She's coming out on Fox News, on every other show, on Tucker, on Hannity, on God knows who else out there. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't put an extra plate of food on our table. Doesn't.
It's good. You're right, Roman. It's raising her money and she's getting all that help that she needs against Vicente Gonzalez. That's great. Yeah. But is she really listening to the concerns of the citizens?
I don't think any real politician that's in there does that. Honestly, those kinds of politicians don't do it. I mean, and the ones that actually try to or do get not burned out, but washed out by the masses. I mean, that's unfortunate. That's what it is. Let's be real about it. I mean, you have to be I'm going to say it, Erasmo. I mean, I ran for office. You'd have to. I mean, you're like me and him. You're not going to get listened to. We don't matter. I mean, maybe Carlos does because he has, he's been in office before. He's a respected member of the community, and he gets a platform, which is great. But it took a long ass time for somebody like him to be able to get that recognition. Anyway, as far as the microphone, I think the reason I sound a little distorted is because I really think that my Erasmo's microphone is picking me up, and it's not working because he's only using the laptop microphone as opposed to his microphone. I believe that's what's happening. It's happened before, and I just want to make him better.
Right. It's just as usual.
No, distorted. I just wanted Erasmo to sound Erasmo because I like hearing him yell at me.
Pero no pongas esa cara, Erasmo.
He needs to get his anger now because he's going to be hanging out with the dentist in the Tigres game on Sunday because you don't want him mad.
Let me tell you, I do not.
You see, you sound better.
I do not look forward to. I do not look forward to being at the Tigres Stadium.
You've been there before. You love it.
Well, I love being with my dentist.
As long as I don't see you wearing a Tigres jersey, I'll be okay.
I'm actually going to buy one.
You're not a Rayo. You're not a Rayo.
Everyone out there is wearing a Tigres, and I'm not going to go out there.
No, yes, you can. You can go there. You can be the one person, that you've seen that little meme.
There's always that one.
Like you've seen the Nazi one where everybody's like doing the Nazi salute, and there's a one person not doing the Nazi salute. I want you to be that dude. You know?
I'm gonna go wear a purple shirt in the middle of all those yellows.
Ugly ass yellow. Let me tell you, pinche
Or
tigre.
I would buy a Santos Laguna shirt, but the problem with those shirts is that the stripes are sideways, and those sideways make you look fat.
Me too. And not only that, but I wouldn't want you to get beat up. Didn't that happen at some of these games? Like what happened with what was it? Was it Atlas y Oaxaca? Right? When they had that big old fight. Was it? Oh, no, Querétaro.
It
Querétaro.
wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't getting that.
It was a weird ass sounding Mexican name. I Erasmo.
My assistant is right next to me, and she's got COVID.
Shut up.
I
I saw her the other day when we went to go pick up your sign. She seems very nice. Her and her family.
She probably
Very
gave me.
nice. No, she didn't. This was like 2 weeks ago. I'm fine. She was wearing. I don't know. Ask her if she was wearing. I think when she had a Hoya Mexicana. The ponche. I think that's what she had in her hand.
I don't want to talk to her.
If she has COVID, you're gonna get COVID.
I'm not gonna get COVID ever.
You're totally gonna get COVID. It's very contagious. You're gonna get it in your eye. Yeah.
I am never getting COVID.
Okay. Maybe you say so. Yesterday you had diarrhea. Maybe that's why that you do have COVID.
It's not one of the symptoms. It comes out your.
That's definitely a TMI.
It comes out of your frontal orifice, not the back orifice.
No. Hey, that's why we're getting all the toilet paper. Don't you remember? You remember those days back in the day when everybody's getting the toilet paper, and it's not it's toilet. You don't need toilet paper. There's no diarrhea, and they're like, "Oh, wait a second, yeah, you do."
And now everyone's fighting for water.
Well, yes, they're fighting for water. Oh, I saw that video. I guess that was taken at River Bend. All the plants in the water. Can you imagine?
Oh, and let me tell you, I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the resacas here, and supposedly, resacas look horrible. And I think one of the things that a lot of people are now noticing, something that we've been talking about for years, how dirty our resacas are, because supposedly they do this.
They've been dirty and horrible for years. Decades.
Horrible. Well, now that they've dried up, Sam, they're seeing all that garbage and trash and stuff that's at the bottom of them. You know, there has been no cleanup, and we've been getting charged for cleanup of those damn resacas for years.
No, we just barely got the fee, the $450 resaca
fee. Doubled. The fee doubled.
Oh, okay. We just never saw the fee before. It was just there.
Soccer is the best they can do. Who cares about soccer? Bring WWE or something for Americana.
If we had an arena.
Shut up, Weekly Arena. Shut up. Is that you, Eddie?
Someone knocked Sam on the head and replaced him with Cookie Monster.
I like that thing. It's a cute picture.
Actually, McAllen already has a contract with WWE, and I think that one of the things that happens, and I think it's Slamfest. What is that? SmackDown. One of the things is because of the close proximity, they even if we would have built an arena, Sam, to your pleasure, you know, we weren't going to get WWE SmackDown here anyway.
I thought they renamed themselves to WWF now. Like that with Triple H renaming them to WWF. I saw that on Twitter, but I don't know if that's real.
It used to be WWF.
Yeah, it was, but I think he came back.
Isn't there like some what's it called?
Wildlife.
Like a different
Yeah. Wildlife Federation.
They're in Amigoland.
What?
Yeah, donde pelea el carpintero and all those people.
Oh God, that carpintero is a pervert.
What?
Yeah, he's nuts. Can't stand him. Can't stand him. He's a piece of crap. And that's one of the other things. Again, guys.
Well, I know it gets promoted like the wrestling thing by several channels there on Facebook.
Hey, does Michael fight still? Michael? Oh yeah, no.
Which Michael?
Michael. El Garatote. What's
he fought?
I thought he was a wrestler. Did he wrestle? Brazotes. There you go. That's his name.
I think it was just
that. It was just for show. He never wrestled. He wear the mascara for show.
Well, it was part of their
yeah, because they didn't want to be seen, like recognized and stuff.
Oh, I thought they actually did wrestle every once in a while.
I don't think they actually wrestled.
So he's like, we just like, Well, I thought I saw videos that were posted on the internet. They're like Ultimo Taco and they were wrestling. Oh wait, that's something else.
Yeah, they did sponsor or they did do like a promotion of a wrestling thing there in Gonzales Park.
Yeah.
I want to say 4 or 5 years ago or something
No,
like
no, I'm
that.
talking about the one that I think Rudy was in that video. I think Rudy was
Cuando
there.
estaba super grande.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, now he's not. Is he
Now
okay?
he fat shames people.
He's what?
He fat shames people.
He does.
Yes,
Shut up.
I
What?
seen that nonsense.
What? But
No,
Rudy
no,
wouldn't
never
do that.
mind. I saw
Rudy's
like
not
two
like that.
comments, and
He's
that's about it.
fasting people.
Fat
Huh?
shaming. That's what Sam
Remember
is
that thing you were
claiming.
doing to me,
Fat
Erasmo?
shaming.
Calling me fat?
You are
That's
fat.
fat shaming.
Because you are fat. So am I.
Sam, I saved the picture as proof.
There you
Uh,
go.
Sam, are you going to be on tonight?
How are you doing?
Sam, are you
No,
going to be
I
on?
don't
Yeah,
care if
I'm
he's
still
gonna,
here. Sorry.
Are you going to be on tonight?
Yeah.
I want to know if he's gonna be block walking tomorrow for you.
Sam's.
I'll
in
block
Pennsylvania.
walk from Pennsylvania.
You're in
You-
Pennsylvania. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're still over there? When are you gonna come? Oh wow, they're trees. It's green. They're
If
not
you
having
actually
snow
look
drought.
far ahead, there's some hills.
It looks like it's water.
That's
It's because of the clouds. It's like
Oh,
the neblina. They're
okay.
like over the hills.
over the
Over
hills
the
and
hills
through the
like water.
woods.
You're beating to it.
All right, guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. See you tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
Bye.
Right.